Is the Viltrox 50mm f1.8 the best 50mm I've ever tested? And how does it compare to the Sony 50mm? And how the heck did I create this image, the girl in the skyscraper window? Hi creators, thanks for visiting my channel Paradise Biz. My name is Dirk. So let's jump right into that. The moment I took the Viltrox 50mm f1.8 out of the box, I wanted to like this lens, and I was really hoping that it would perform well. The build quality is premium. It's so nice. The focus ring goes buttery smooth. Compared to the Sony 50mm f1.8, the Sony's only two advantages are A, the lighter weight, and B, that you can get 10 cm closer to your subject, so you have a bit better of a magnification. The minimum focusing distance for the Viltrox is 55 cm. For me, that's still fine. In every other aspect, the Viltrox outshines the Sony by far. Already at f1.8 you can see that in terms of sharpness, the Viltrox plays in a totally different league. It is so much sharper than the Sony. Attached to an APS-C sensor, the center sharpness of the Viltrox is already good at f1.8 and the corners are not bad either. The center sharpness reaches perfection at f2.8 and the corners at f5.6. And also attached to a full-frame camera, like here, the Sony a7R4 with its demanding 61 megapixel sensor, the Viltrox 50mm doesn't disappoint a bit. Already at f1.8 we have a really great center sharpness, and also the corners look pretty good. The center sharpness is at its finest at f2.8, while the corners are still gradually improving. Naturally, after f11 everything gets a little bit softer. We have a very mild pincushion distortion. To completely get rid of the vignetting, we need to stop it down to f4. A feature that I like is the aperture ring. Right now it's set to A, so you can change the aperture in the body of the camera, but you can easily manually move it and stepless change the aperture. Filmmakers will appreciate this. And since we're talking about nice features, here's something that I really like. There's a built-in USB-C port in the mount of the lens, where you can directly update the firmware. I think that's very innovative. Alright, let's take a look at real-life photos and videos, and I will explain to you step by step how I created the girl in the window picture. I'm taking some photos for my friend's daughter Louise, and I'm shooting at f1.8. All the photos that I'm showing you are not edited. When I zoomed in, I was blown away by the sharpness and the image quality of the Viltrox 50mm f1.8. The focus was perfect. I never missed a single shot. Even when Louise was wearing her glasses, the focus was spot on and her eyes were really sharp. With its 9 blades, it really creates an amazing bokeh. Like I said, none of these images are edited, except for this one, a little. Yes, it was taken in a pool. Sharpness and colors are straight out of the camera. So first thing was to open it in Photoshop and to flip it. Then to straighten it out. In the next step we're removing the background and the pool light. As for the background, here's some drone footage from downtown Boston. We're adding this as the background, and to make it look more real, we add some blur. And voila! Here it is, the final result. I know I could have gone overboard with editing, but in the end it was supposed to be just a fun image that I was shooting with the Viltrox 50mm f1.8. And now let's talk video. Of course I asked the girl's permission before filming. The focus in video mode is spot on, and there is no focus breathing. If you attach it to a gimbal, the Rebuild 3 for example, you can create amazing results using the Viltrox 50mm f1.8. I know I'm repeating myself, but I have to say the same thing in video mode that goes for photos. Sharpness at f1.8 is really great, and the bokeh is beautiful. The Viltrox 50mm f1.8 currently retails at $359 and has a performance that comes close to a GM lens. It is by far my absolute favorite 50mm lens, and therefore comes highly recommended. And this concludes my video. If you have thoughts or questions, I will respond to all comments. I would appreciate a like and even more if you would subscribe. Next Sunday, I'll have a new video for you. Till then, take care and bye for now. Thanks for watching.